Hello everyone and welcome back to episode 12 of our slow and immersive playthrough of Crusader Kings 3. We've made it to 907, almost exactly 40 years into the game, and we began our playthrough as part of the Byzantine Empire as the House of Sebastopoulos, ruling a kind of lonely outpost of the Byzantine Empire on the southern coast of the Crimean Peninsula, where the Turmashes of Kerch. And yeah, we're 40 years in, and at the end of the previous episode, our first ruler, Demetrius Sebastopoulos, the father of Michael of Kerch, has unfortunately passed away. Now, he died of old age. Okay, it does actually say he died of old age. Now, we did receive a parcel from our rival, which made us sick. So, yeah. I mean, that's not forgotten. Strategos Niphon, however, yeah, we have a decent relationship with him. We did quarrel with him over the Armeniac, yeah, over the governorship of the theme of Armeniac, but that was our father's business. Now let's just do let's do a long recap, and I'll do these every few episodes, and also upon ruler's death, just so we kind of set ourselves, get the story kind of straight, think about what we're going to do further, and also so that people can join join and engage with the playthrough at various points in time, because I think one of the troubles with CK3 playthroughs is that they go on for, at least, 100, 200 episodes, especially the way I play. So let's do a quick kind of reset and recap. So this is an immersive playthrough, so we'll be playing very slowly. We will be paying, special attention to the traits of our character. And that will inform the decisions we make in various events, even if they are disadvantageous. But we will really try to go with the traits, right, and with the career, and just kind of with the overall narrative of that character, the way we see him. We will also be playing kind of, immersively, in the sense that we'll be making decisions based on what I think, and I'm not a historian, so that's a caveat, a big one, but that's the way I see medieval times, roughly, how people actually lived. For example, I think marrying low-born characters, again, maybe if there are historians that are seeing this, I think that was very uncommon, right? It was all about prestige, and I wish the game reflected that more directly, right? But, prestige at all levels, all the time. I feel like that's what people really went for. They also didn't think, I think, so much, about like the realm. It's also unrealistic to think that, I'm going to breed this, sort of my dynasty such that by 1000 AD, I would rule, this and that area. People, frankly, just like today, that's not just medieval times. They focus on what is in front of them, right? No one thinks 20 years time, unfortunately. You wish rulers did. And if you do play this game, obviously for us, it's just a few hours, it's 100 years, right? So it's easy to kind of get into that mindset of, okay, I'm going to make the most optimal decisions based on what I want to achieve by 1400. But, and yes, you can achieve that. You can paint the whole map, your color, you pretty much do anything, right? Because you know the mechanics. And yes, I am fully confident that I'm smarter than a computer. However, that is not, I think it leaves a lot of the game out, a lot of the fun narrative. And now that you can actually go landless, and even in an administrative government, which is the Byzantine Empire, we could become a governor of another county as well. So, there is no reason not to risk things a little bit, maybe, lose, you kind of win some, lose some, so we'll have that range of outcomes. And I think this playthrough, this is the reason we began here. I think that offers a lot of opportunities, as people rightly noted in the comments. We could go kind of north, west, we could go east, we could, tie ourselves closer to the Byzantine Empire, break away from the Byzantine Empire. We could even tie ourselves with the Khazars by, potentially evangelizing and, spreading orthodoxy. We could tie ourselves with the Russians. We don't know. And again, there is no plan as such. We're playing the character we're playing. There's obviously, I think the rulers did have a bit of planning, especially when you have a good education. But, it will be, I think, more entertaining when we get... it should be a bit more chaotic when we get, a character that has bad traits, right? For example, if you're humble and content, you shouldn't really be planning world conquest, right? We're just going to sit there partying, going on hunts, etc. But, that's the kind of the style of the playthrough, right? And I think we've followed that fairly well so far. Now, there have been some comments against, we should have started a holy war against Khazaria for the Crimean Peninsula. Yes, I see that. At the same time, look, we had 200 men. We were just defeated, so I'll talk about that in a bit. But yeah, with 200 men, I think it would have been obvious to our father, Demetrius, who was a strategist. He was gallant, and he was a strategist, right? A brilliant strategist. Although he was ambitious, but he knew you had to bide your time. Like, we're not going to take on, pretty much, I think this is the biggest empire. I mean, definitely top 3, right here. I mean, size doesn't always matter, I guess, but I mean, numerically, they always outnumbered us. They're fighting in their favored terrain, as opposed to us, even with the backing of the whole empire. I think we, even if we won, like, we shouldn't really rely on, declaring a war with 200 men and then hoping the emperor will come to save us. We also have the Abbasid Empire here. We got Egypt, right? I mean, it's definitely in top 5, Khazaria, right? I mean, Hungary's here, right? And all of these are looking to take a piece out of the Byzantine Empire. Again, also we started 867, and we did a little bit of historical background, but briefly, this was historically when we start, and we can change that in the game once we actually get into the game. But historically, this was the backwater of the Byzantine Empire, right? An outpost as a kind of, just to collect a bit of that Silk Road, which apparently there were 3 routes, one through the Red Sea, kind of over Egypt through the Red Sea to Oman, and then to Punjab and on to China. There was one kind of going through the middle here to Caspian Sea and to China, and there was one through the Pontic Steppes, that kind of maybe wasn't as lucrative, but it was there, and that's why the Khazars kind of left this last piece of this outpost of Greek civilization out here. It's just so they could kind of sell the furs, the amber, and I forget what the third thing was that they sold. Maybe grain also. I've read that, historically Egypt apparently was, the grain basket of the Mediterranean, the Roman Empire. When that fell, actually the Crimean Peninsula apparently was very important. So that's kind of, we don't really think that we would get the attention from the emperor, nor would the rulers there see themselves as, okay, we're going to be the springboard to invading Khazaria at this time, just quite yet. So I think we did okay there, but yeah, we'll definitely have our eyes, as any ruler would, on expansion, all right, and any Orthodox ruler on spreading orthodoxy, right, to the heathens. Now, that is the way we will play. That's just a quick recap for those who are maybe joining for the first time. Now let's go ahead and kind of think through what has actually happened. So we started off as Demetrius in 867, 40 years ago. So he's ruled... we started 24. He's ruled for 40 long years. He was ambitious and brave, a brilliant strategist. We've achieved gallant and strategist from the military tree. He was also a holy warrior. He was rakish to blow off some steam. He often went to the brothel, and therefore he was an adulterer. Not great, but he only became that kind of towards the latter part of his life. He was a hasty looter, so he did participate in one tournament. He did also have his favorite horse. I guess, these modifiers are now gone, unfortunately. View kills. Did we actually kill anyone with him? Well, yeah, we executed... Okay, we executed a witch. Yeah, this was a learned woman, but she was a witch that was found around Kerch. We executed her for the entertainment and the content of the peasants, as one would. And we also executed one heathen just for the sake of it, because we kind of had enough of these Khazars at some point. Now, he's had 11 children, and we will take stock of what's going on with the children. He had 3 wives. Our first wife, Athe Katakalidzis, which is our mother currently, she gave us 3 sons. She was unfortunately then, she was taken hostage in a raid, along with actually Marcos and Michael. He was, I'm pretty sure he was a hostage. Maybe even Alexandros. Okay, my memory fails me now, but I'm pretty sure that our eldest 2 sons were held hostage. Not once even, but perhaps twice. Now, we did manage to ransom our sons back, and when the second time they were captured, even the emperor and our other friend nobles in the Byzantine Empire helped us when we were out of money, and we will not forget that. Well, I guess now we can forget that because the emperor has changed. But that's what happened. But our wife, he took hostage and made her his concubine. This was High Chieftain Balkan, and he actually died just a year before us. Now, unfortunately, we never quite got to actually land the killing blow on him. And he died of old age? Yes, he did. Well, we outlasted him, so I think that's a 1-0 in the dynasty of Sebastopoulos. We did repel a few raids and crushed his army. They also raided us quite a few times. This is this Kaganet. Oh, sorry, not Kaganet. It was a chiefdom of a high chieftain. No, hang on. So the chiefdom was of Azov. That's what it's called. Yeah, this perhaps has now been lost. But it was this chiefdom or high chief of Azov. So these 3 provinces. They constantly came over here, maybe 5 or 6 times. I think we repelled them once with the help of mercenaries, once with our own forces. And at the end of the previous episode, we were kind of fighting a battle here, but we are stuck in a war together with Abkhazians. Again, I'll talk about that actually in a bit, but we were defeated because our father, who was the commander of the army, fell, I guess, well, he didn't fall in battle, but he did die of old age right as the battle was raging, right, or during these times, and our army was just kind of beheaded that way. They didn't know what to do. The spirits were down with the passing of the great Demetrius. He was actually had the accolade Demetrius the Lionheart, and as we know, spirit and overall kind of, I guess belief in your own superiority is important for the troops, and they lost that. And with that went down, our army went down, unfortunately, even though they were actually equally sized. So we were absolutely massacred. There is that defeat, slaughter at Kerch. As you see, we lost our commander, Mistress Ilke of the Wardens of only 2 survived. We lost all of our bowmen. Oh, a crushing defeat. Absolutely crushing defeat. Right, but that is for Demetrius. That's who he was and how he lived. He did build up, however, Kerch, he left it, in pretty great shape. So if we go to select holding, he did build, pardon me, Siege of Kerch. Yeah, go to location, hang on. Select the holding. Yassini. No, but why is... No, I want Kerch selected, not enough soldiers. No, okay. Oh boy, select holding. This is the button that's supposed to show us. Okay, it won't show us. Okay, well, oh, come on. Yeah, there we go. Finally. So Kerch, we did build up walls and towers and so bastions and curtain walls and a bailey to protect ourselves, raising our fort level to 4 with 500 garrison men. That will make it much more difficult for future raiding parties, or you will have to make them larger, but therefore more costly. We built hospices, and the last act of Demetrius was to expand this small harbor with fishing net weavers. We did increase development in the county of Kerch to 13 from about 8, I believe, and we're about to actually increase it again, so you could say 14, so almost doubled. That's with raiding, by the way, right? So it's healthy income to our Tourmachet, the leader of the county. Now, we also actually simply taken away control of Chersonesus from whoever was here previously. We took that into our own holdings, into our domain, and we built it up here with some high tents, where we have stationed 400 bowmen, and we built up some simple stone quarries here for the income and the reduction of building construction time. Now, someone helpfully in the comments mentioned that actually as an administrative governor, we can hold city holdings, and we will definitely do that. I mean, I wish game actually explained that at the start. I do like to play these games without looking at any guides and just figure things out and just keep it kind of inefficient, the way medieval times often were. But yeah, that was really good tip. I double checked that, and that is true. So we'll probably try to access this as Michael, because we need to galvanize resources. I think the background to this will be, we've been ruined. Actually, let's talk about in a second how we find ourselves. He's lacking money, so we're gonna need to centralize, and we're gonna need to rebuild, right? And desperate times call for desperate measures. Now, as I mentioned, so that was kind of the overview of Demetrius and how he was. He had 10 kids. We did defend a few raids. We did get raided. We built up our military and our economy in Kerch. So he was a good governor. No wonder he was referred to as Lionheart, brave to a fault, devastating in battle, deadly in a duel. And he was a 21 martial, 19 prowess. I mean, he was a force to be reckoned with. Those who wonder how he earned this name clearly haven't met Tourmachet's Demetrius. Yeah. We did also try to kill the High Chieftain Vulcan through a tournament. Unfortunately, we kind of we wanted to gain an advantage on him by poisoning him, but we didn't manage to kill him. He just retreated from the tournament. We then lost the tournament to a woman Khazarian warrior, which we, the record of which we probably expunged from the history, or would like to. In any case, yeah, other than that, there was even a full-scale invasion of, I think, the Khazar, or one of the little counts here. It seems that the Azov, Khazanate of the Caucasus, oh right, Khan Zebulun has taken over the whole thing. Yeah, High Chieftain of Azov, High Chieftain Ephraim. Was he here? He is the son of Chieftain Balkan Nasili. Okay. So we were invaded. The Emperor did protect us. He came over, sieged all of the counties of Azov, and protected us. We are grateful for that, and that's that's why we like to be part of the Byzantine Empire. We can't really stand on our own. Now we did ally ourselves and i.e. marry ourselves into the Abkhazian royal family here of Achabadze on sort of, I think, 2 or 3 levels. And when they were attacked, once we did defend them in a war, but and that was kind of a few years ago, but then quite shortly afterwards, they were invaded again. They're currently fighting a war, third Alanian conquest of the county of Abkhazia. Alanians are these guys. We did come over here, we did try to help them. Unfortunately, the Abkhazian army seems to have gotten lost when they were trying to cross the Caucasus. We made a stand here in the barony of Ambrulori in the mountains to negate the enemy cavalry. We only had 700 men going up, I think, against about 2,000 something. We made a valiant stand, but unfortunately, we lost that battle and had to retreat. Abkhazians were starving, and arguably maybe we should have pulled back and fought with them anyway, but they seem to be taking back their land now. I'm not sure how they managed to actually beat the Alanians. But in any case, our capital was then besieged, so we brought our army back, and that's when we were fighting this little full army of Wardens of Om. Where are they? Where on earth did they even come from? Wardens of Om. Jesus. High Chieftain of Lanikaz. Duchy title. Oh, okay, so these are some sort of mercenaries, or what are these? Wardens of Om has no de jure titles below it. It is a camp. Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay. Well, they came over to help. They were on the way to Abkhazia. They tried to besiege Kerch. Pardon me, where are we? Yep, they tried to besiege Kerch from these heathens from the depth of the Pontic steppes. And as I mentioned, we lost that battle, unfortunately, as our leader died and the spirits the troops lost their spirit. Now, I think that kind of covers where we're at. We're still in this war. We need to rebuild. Michael has come onto the throne. Again, there were comments that Cyrus was a much better option. Right, Cyrus Sebastopoulos. He's our heir currently. He's also ambitious, just, and diligent. He's a fortune builder. Now, yes, maybe optimally he would be the best choice, but this is medieval times. This is not about making the optimal choices. It's about making the right choice, right? And Brexit means Brexit, as we all know, and right means right. And the right choice here, quite obviously, was picking Michael, our oldest son. Just like us, he's ambitious, he's a brilliant strategist, an aggressive attacker. This is who we need to protect us. So I think he has plenty of legitimacy to come and defend us. Defense is our, it is the number one priority of House Sebastopoulos that's ruling Kerch here, and knows, and probably ruled it historically, that's kind of the background we're going with, and knows that in this land of the heathens, with the constant raids, we need a leader who knows his strategy, right, and who's able to galvanize men into action and into effective defense, not a steward, right, not the bean counter. We need someone who's also just and gregarious, so he has good relationships. So I'm glad that Michael became the count here. Now, let's, again, have a look. First of all, what is our brother? He was actually imprisoned by our father. Oh, his child, Anthe Sebastopoulos, she died after a botched treatment at age 3 only, unfortunately. He's a lunatic, he's melancholic, he's a murderer. Oof, he's a flagellant. God, I think he's better. He was seeking, I think, some... I mean, he was seeking someone's death in prisons, gains 50 stress because we're just. Yeah, we don't really have a reason ourselves. Oh, he's our friend also. Okay, so... Well, yeah. Okay, so this is kind of the attitude we have. You know, he's our brother. He's zealous, brave, calm. He can be a decent knight. I mean, yeah, he's got a personality. I mean, yeah, he's a difficult older brother. But hey, yeah, we'll tolerate him. What happened to his spouse as well? Was murdered by Bjorg. Oh yeah, I think we executed her. Died in an accident. Okay, no, she just died herself. But I think we tortured her though. I think we did. Didn't we? She's the wife of one of our knights that came over. He was from somewhere in the north. We told him to convert to Orthodoxy and he stayed. But okay, so he has no children. We have good relationship. We're actually friends. Okay. He is... Can he be of any use to us? Potentially. He's deeply in debt as well. Wow. Okay. Got some prestige. Does have a claim. Yeah. Okay. That's our older brother. Fine. Now, who else is there? Yeah, our younger brother Alexandros. He was a drunk and he was, I think... Oh, maybe it was him. I forget now. Maybe it was him that we imprisoned. You know, the father imprisoned him. He died from stress. Yeah, or we definitely reprimanded him for something. And then I remember we asked him to become a monk. Because he was just... he was ambitious and brave. But yeah, his kind of life ambitions were misplaced. And he was punished for it and he died from stress. We do have our siblings. Yeah, so these are our, you know, kind of full brothers, you know, not half brothers. These were, you know, mothered by... These are all our brothers are the sons of our mother, Anthe Katakalidzes. Now, where is she? Okay, she's come back to our court. Oh, she's been a concubine of the... Yeah, this... of others, but she's finally out. She's a fornicator. Anthe is copulated outside of wedlock. Yeah, well, she was a concubine, so... We'll forgive her. She's a physician. Okay, so we'll give her a job, I think. She does have quite a few claims. Theme of Thrace. Byzantium even. Yeah, her father was the emperor. Succumbed to fatal apoplexy about 15 years ago. Yeah. But briefly, the Katakalidzes' dynasty did take the throne. Oh, no, wait, hang on. They actually... So this is her uncle and liege. Well, how is he related to our mother? He's her brother. Her brother is the emperor. He's an adulterer, a drunkard, traveler. Okay. Well. That's something. This is obviously a crime. Yeah, that's fine. We'll let her go for this. Hang on, do we have a physician? Okay, we do actually have a physician at the moment who's excellent. Okay, we'll leave her in since she's in there already. Regular duties. The personal physician will perform only their regular duties. We could also ask her to actively perform control plagues task. Plague resistance plus 20, prestige, no cost. We could ask her perform the advanced research, monthly lifestyle experience plus 10%. Okay, with no cost. Interesting. Divine charity, monthly piety and prestige, no cost. Okay, but what's the... Hang on. Okay, let's have a look if there are any plagues spreading. How are we doing in terms of plagues? So let's just deal with this now. Yeah, there you go. Plagues. No, we're clear. The world is not actually experiencing any plagues at this time. Other than maybe infections in Laodicea were reported. Infections in Daria. But yeah, we're fine. Okay. So let's go ahead. Actually, I didn't know they even added this, but this is really cool. I think we do advanced research. No cost. Monthly lifestyle experience plus 10%. Excellent. So that's it. Our mother can just rest. I mean, how old is she now? 57. Yeah, she can just rest, but she can be a backup physician if that is required. Now, that's our sons. Now, we do... Then our father had his second wife, who died, unfortunately, from her wounds. I think she was assassinated in the end, but she was Duchess Anastasia. She was of House Macedon, which was also part of the imperial family. So we were, very strongly connected to the imperial family, both Katakalidzes and Macedon. We served as Marshal, as Demetrius, almost continuously during our reign. You know, we were the Emperor's advisor on the military matters. And, you know, the Empire was held together, although it has experienced a few civil wars, and mainly a major civil war when one of the emperors turned iconoclast and broke away from orthodoxy. You know, the powerful families just wouldn't have that. But, yeah, this is who she was. She gave us 7 children. Wow, 7 children. Yeah, I think it is only our last wife, Mistress Romaine of Torch of St. George. Mistress, what? Hang on, someone actually also told me that our second wife had lovers. Okay, it doesn't really say that anymore, unfortunately. Those are her siblings. Okay, those are her children. Let's go. Our third wife did have... Yeah, so we do have a half-brother, Christophorus Sebastopoulos. He's rowdy, martial and intrigue. Oh, he's got plenty of martial in him. Memories. Hang on. So can we become the ward? Or for guardianship? Mistress Romaine. Wait, oh yeah, this is... And our wife is ruling... Yeah, ruling this little county here, which is where we went to defend her with, you know, with Demetrius. This is where our forces got pulled away and we couldn't help the Abkhazians when the war actually broke out. The third war of Alania for the conquest of Abkhazia. Let's go ahead and offer to... You know, we need to keep this in the family. Our half-brother, the youngest. Yes, I will, in fact, educate him. Oh, okay, she doesn't want to accept that. Sending child to foreign court minus 100 rank difference. What is her rank? Torch of St. George. Okay, well, one of our dynasties in kind of in county of Podrinia on the... Okay, in the Balkans, sort of like kind of Croatia region of the Byzantine Empire. Okay, well, let's... wait, I just want to keep an eye on him. He'll be an interesting character to follow. Our mother is now in our court, so let's go ahead and unpin her. We know what's going on with her. Yeah, let's go through. So our father's second wife, Duchess Anastasia, gave us 7 half siblings, right? So pretty much is Maria the Proud of Andrianapolis. Where is she based? She's living here with her husband, Count Matthias, our brother-in-law. Yeah, it was a matrilineal marriage for him to get him as a knight. But she now somehow she ended up ruling this county. 2 children she's got. Trianos, good lad, and Anastasia, named after her grandmother, it seems. Okay, well, they're getting on here. She's ambitious, zealous, and humble. Good to have, you know, a family member as, you know, if not a duke, then at least Turmashe. Okay, so that's Maria. Anna Sebastopoulos, our half-sister, that is a giant. She's an intricate wibber, but she was our father's, what is it called? Spy master. She's still in our court. Let's have a look at our council. She's still our spy master. Excellent. You know, it's good to have our sister on board. Now, our relationship with her is not great. And she has a claim. So, in fact, I'm going to go ahead and sway her because we need, yeah, some odds. Excellent. Let's go ahead and sway her. We need to improve the relationship here. But we have our sister in the spy master position. She should be pretty happy. It would be nice if she had children because her husband is robust. It's contrite, open terrain. Yeah, he's a good... Oh, he's an excellent knight, Xenophon. He's also, I think... Is he acclaimed? Yeah, he's our acclaimed knight. Let's look at our council. Yeah, he's also our marshal. So these two... Yeah, our marshal and our spy master are on the council. Training commanders and disrupting schemes. Okay, that's something to be mindful of, because she can put herself on the throne here quite easily. Or any of the brothers. Ioannis, our brother and friend. Oh, we've made a lot of friends. That's excellent. We are gregarious. Oh, even Maria is our friend. Maria is our friend. Now, we really need to befriend Anna. But okay, Ioannis, he's in our court. Okay, another, yep. High prowess, skilled tactician. Brave, ambitious, chaste. Well, we need to kind of sort that out. I mean, we got 18-year-old wife. Not sure what the... I think they maybe just have gotten married. Okay. Dependable. 14, potentially a marshal. Okay. Ioannis, not really up to the Chancellor, because we do have a Chancellor job opening. Yeah, Cyrus is making a great steward for us. Our wife and Countess. We don't really need 6 domains. Stewardship plus 8. What we really need is more intrigue, more chivalry, more court politics. I think we need domain, hopefully. Having high domain. What does that do? Travel speed, domain limit, domain taxes. Yeah, we need domicile income. Yeah, we don't have a domicile, don't have an estate, but yeah, we need income to be as high as possible because we need to rebuild. Okay, that's Ioannis, Chieftain Barksbeck of Saxon. Khazar. Hang on a second. Hang on a second. Member of your family. Who are you? Oh, he is the son of Anthe. Very interesting. Where are you? Oh, and he's now Chief Barsbeck. Wait, Chief Barsbeck of Saxon. So is he ruling? No, he's not ruling. He's not ruling Azov. What is he ruling? He's unlanded. Okay, he's unlanded, but he has 2 claims on the High Chiefdom of Azov and High Chiefdom of Azak. Now, this is very interesting. We need to reach out to him. Invite to court, murder, learn language. You know, we need to bring him back into the fold, right? He needs to, first of all, convert to orthodoxy and go by, you know, by God and sword is our motto. By the way, one thing I forgot to mention, that Demetrius did manage to unlock 1 legacy, and we've gone with warfare. So we have prowess plus 2 and knight effectiveness plus 15%. We're halfway to unlocking the next legacy. We're definitely a house of warriors. Just another reason for making Michael the heir. Very interesting. Okay, Chieftain Barksbeck. How many children did she have after us? Okay, so she had Chieftain Barksbeck, also Kibar Bulkir. He's also here. Also the son of High Chieftain Balkan Nasili. He's ambitious and bossy. Child of a concubine. As is this guy, I assume. Yeah, child of concubine. Athletic, traveler, organizer. Okay. Well, he does have a strong claim. Chieftain of Azov. Very interesting. Okay, well, let's... Yeah, we are gregarious. Michael enjoys spending time with other people. You know, we don't like heathens, but let's see if we can make a connection there. That would be very interesting. Very cool. I didn't know. Yeah, we should have actually tracked whether Anthe had any children by High Chieftain of Azov. Anyway, our next... we have 12 siblings. Wow. Cyrus, our player heir currently. And why is he our player heir? As opposed to... hang on. As opposed to... We have 3 children who will look over. I guess because they're not quite of age, so we would prefer to have someone of age go in. Now, Cyrus. Now, what is going on here? Nicolette Lula's opinion of us is minus 50. Short reign, also ambitious. Okay, we gotta keep an eye on Cyrus. He's ambitious, just, diligent, and he will do a good job in administering the realm. He does have an unpressed claim on a lot of things from his mother. Yeah, we got the Byzantine Empire. I mean, so do we, frankly. No, actually, we don't. Okay, that's interesting. So how do we... Oh, because we were the first, yeah. They had a different mother, didn't they? Of course. Cyrus had a different mother. His mother was Anastasia. Where is he? Ioannis. Hang on. Yeah, sorry, here he is. Cyrus. Yeah, okay. No children, so not that much of a threat, I guess. Still young, though. 21, yeah. He'll probably have children. Okay, unlanded at our court in Kerch. We have a decent relationship with them. So we'll try to improve relationships with everybody. We are gregarious. Probably should hold a feast, but again, I mean, we have no money. But we'll do that as soon as we have money, actually. Okay, so that's Cyrus. Very interesting. Very interesting. Okay, let's go back. Countess Sophia of Odishi. Where is she? Yeah, she's here. She's part of our alliance with the Abkhazians. Odishi, she's robust, a pilgrim, fortune builder, diligent, trusting, and shy. Married to the Count Demetra III of Odishi, your brother-in-law. Yeah, she has 2 children. House of Achabadze. Okay. Let's keep going. Rachel Sebastopoulos. Now, she was a twin together with Sophia, I believe. Yeah, Sophia is... No, it is not Sophia that's the twin. It is Catherine. Yeah, Catherine is her twin. She was twins with Catherine. She did unfortunately turn out to be scaly. Rachel was covered in scaly patches of skin. Disgusting, but we did manage to marry her to Chrysogonos Leon, who is a great knight. Calm, compassionate. So not surprising he did agree to marry her. Generous also. A great commander, Herculean. Now, are they having any children? They're not. She's 19 now. He's 45. Some possibility here. Fine. Okay, she's in our court. Can't really help us with anything, but her husband is a great knight. Now, back to Michael again. Catherine, our half-sister, in our court, married to Guaram Akabadze. He is brother-in-law, his parent, yeah, he's the son of Prince Constantine. Yeah, he's actually the heir. Yeah, okay, Catherine is married to the heir of the Principality of Abkhazia, an Orthodox Georgian state, you know, where we're very much aligned with. You know, we could take a chunk of Alania and Azov and divide that between. This is actually a steppe impassable terrain here. Yeah, let's see. Abkhazians, we need to stay close to Abkhazians. You know, they do have decent military power. I mean, they're on a bit of a downer at the moment, but together we could do great things. I think Michael recognizes that. Okay. Now Kibar Bulcher, he's over here serving the Khanate. Okay, but we'll keep an eye on him. Ambitious. Okay, and then we have Christophoros. Okay, who lives with our father's third wife, so our stepmother, all the way out here. Okay, so this is the family. I've almost taken up the whole episode with this. Let's see what we actually inherited. So we're in a war. We will try to... hopefully that gets finished. We're being raided by Ephraim, but he needs to rush to... yeah, I think being raided refers to this army. I think he's rushing to defend... Well, to keep invading Abkhazia and lift the siege. Because, you know, we're currently losing this war. Alania conquest, because they did actually conquer Abkhazia. So they need to win that back. Not sure what they're doing over here. Siege Odishi. Oh wait, sorry, I'm confusing the signs because they're both blue. Yeah, I thought this is also part of Abkhazians, but yeah, there's 1,400 Pechenegs here. Oh dear, and only 250 Abkhazians because they lost most of their army, I guess, in a battle. Yeah, the Abkhazians are going to be dealt a pretty strong blow. Maybe we can win that back though. We have to free the Orthodox lands. Let's see, we're both going to have to rebuild, however, it seems. Okay. Not great. At least they're not sieging Kerch, though. What else have we inherited? Advice, succession. The king is dead. Long live the king. Do not worry, although your old character is dead, Crusader Kings 3 is a game of dynasty. Since your ruler had a player heir, you will now control them. Death is a natural part of the game, and you will often continue as your oldest eligible child, depending on realm succession laws. To plan a safe succession, we recommend that you have at least 2 children, the second serving as a spare, in case the first one dies. On succession, you may lose some of the titles this character held. Do not worry, you retain claims on all titles you lose. We recommend that you take some time to familiarize yourself with your new character before proceeding. Yep. Good advice. Advice, culture. Every character and county belongs to a culture. Your current ruler is part of the Greek culture, which is shown in bottom left. Yep. So, a culture is defined by ethos, culture of purity. Okay, we went over all of that in the first episode. Our ethos is bureaucratic, monthly lifestyle experience plus 10%, development growth plus 15%. Excellent, yeah. Cultural pillars reflect origins of the culture, cultural acceptance, traditions, so on. Culture head is obviously the culture head is the ruler of a culture with the largest realm. Basilius is obviously the largest. They are currently focusing on city planning. The culture determines which innovations you have access to, shown in the innovations tab. Yep, innovations is city planning. When you're the culture head, you can click on innovation to set it as a new fascination. Okay. We're only 4 years away from city planning. We're actually also going to get Casus Belli pretty soon. We can use individual de jure county Casus Belli. Okay, see if that helps us. But city planning, yeah, once we get that, that's again another reason to take control of city of Theodosia. Okay, what else have we got here? Faiths and religions. Okay, I'll just keep that there for now. Encyclopedia. I think that's down here. I understand. Follow the highlight. Yeah. Encyclopedia. Court positions. This is a good time to go over your court positions. They are assignments and honors you can give to your courtiers and vassals. A character with a high aptitude to the position will give you a greater bonus. When you appoint someone, it affects their opinion. Because of this, might be beneficial to appoint someone liking an aptitude just to make them like you more. I understand. Yeah, but for now, all we need is a personal physician, I think. I don't think we need anything else, really. Can't really afford anything else either. Now, no lifestyle chosen. Petition Basilius we can. Okay, no lifestyle. Let's go ahead and see what Michael has been up to. As he's 35 years old and this is all he's achieved? It's not great. Okay, let's follow in the footsteps of his father because... Yeah, let's grab Gallant. Martial +3. Yeah. Attraction, advantage. Yeah, okay, let's get Martial. Complete Gallant, and then we get a few of the strategist perks. Because, you know, yeah, we want to, we're ambitious, we want to look up, we look up to our father, and we want to follow in his footsteps. I think that's very much immersive. And, you know, again, we need to rebuild our forces ASAP, because we are right now very vulnerable to a full-scale invasion and losing Kerch completely. Now, empty council position, we need a chancellor. Who do we actually have? Sukman Tabasid. Where did she come from? She's not. Well, he's definitely not. It's August. Why is he even in our court? Mayor Samuel of Theodosia. Chrysogonus and Leon, your brother-in-law. Your brother and friend Marcos. Okay, they're all a 9. Now Marcos is... right, Marcos... Yeah, let's assign Marcos, our brother and friend. Keep our family close. Cyrus is already on the council. Yeah, Ioannis, Dix. Yeah, let's appoint Marcos. He's our friend and older brother. Yeah, give him a part to play in the realm. Now, he's a lunatic, murderer, melancholic, but hey, we're friends, and that's what counts much more. Okay. So I think that's it. It's a good setup. Yep, all the jobs are right. Okay, let's just forget about this defeat. But we need to rebuild our military. We only have 2 knights now. I don't know, fortunate. Men at arms, we got 0 unraised. Yeah, we need to rebuild urgently. We also need to recover some money. Now, to that, you know, as we ascend onto the throne, I do think we should go ahead and petition Basilius for some gold. Yeah, we have influence. We need gold urgently. Petition the Basilius. Let's go ahead and make that trip. It is, you know, vital to the state. Hire experienced captains to make that. Yeah, to make our journey safe. Philius came with us. He's a captain. Maybe we'll also learn a few things in Byzantium. We don't want to leave the capital. Yeah, I mean, the enemy is leaving the area. Oh, hang on, is there? Yeah. So yeah, okay, let's go ahead. We have 15 minutes left. Let's go ahead and unpause for a second. Now, a fresh start. All packed and proper. We have finally come to the point where we can start our journey from Kerch to Byzantium. As we depart from the holding and our mounts start treading new ground, I am certain we will return soon and in one piece. I can't wait. Ooh, Regency, fine. Ooh, Cyrus. Cyrus looking after the realm. A little bit dicey, I'd say. Oh yeah, but let's recover. Now, another thing we really want. So let's get some gold, and then, you know, we really need to take this over. Revoke title. You may incur a tin. Develops a grudge. Yeah, look, really. Decisive action is needed. Well, hang on, we are... Hang on, let's just think this through. We are just, ambitious, gregarious. But we don't like him already, frankly. In debt, 1 seat on the council. You know what? No. Desperate times call for desperate measures. I know he is just, but we can rule under administrative government. We can rule these, so it's not inconceivable that we would take this over. So let's go ahead and revoke his title. I mean, he hates us anyway. He's weak. Yeah. I see no choice but to bow to your decision to strip me of the barony of Theodosia. Just so. Indeed. Now, that improves our income. New heir. Marcus is the new player heir. Now, hang on. Actually, one thing we haven't reviewed are our children, didn't we? Let's see. What do we got? Benedicta Sebastopoulos, 15-year-old daughter. She's betrothed to Strategos Pantherius of Athens. He has no men under him. So who is he? She is lustful, zealous, and ambitious. Well, okay. She's probably going to leave our courts. Let's just... Okay, we'll probably honor that betrothal. Doesn't matter too much now. Bartholomeus Sebastopoulos is also lustful. Yeah, I guess what he saw from his grandpa wasn't the best example. But he's ambitious, sadistic, unfortunately. Is it too late to switch his... education? Now, Cyrus is his guardian. He's got good stats. I think it is too late now. Unfortunately, we kind of missed that. I don't know why he went. Yeah, I guess learning or diplomacy. Is it too late? Maybe this will get him away from being lustful and sadistic. He's kind of excelling. He's got another 3 years. Oh. I mean, he has Cyrus to guide him. He's got the learning. Okay, let's switch to learning at least. Oh. Yeah, not great. What about this? There you go. Brave and ambitious. Antoninus. This is a real son. Here comes your ward. Yes. Send proposal. We're gonna educate him. He's got martial education. There we go. Yeah. Antoninus is our favorite. That's for sure. His older brothers can read the books. We're going to be out here crossing swords with the heathens. Now let's see what happens in Abkhazia. Yeah, I mean, I don't think they're long for this world. This is a shame. This is a shame. A miscalculation on our part. Possibly. But that's how things are. We are in debt, and that puts a penalty on everyone. Now let's go. Hopefully it won't take long for us to recover that. We are also rebuilding. Are we rebuilding? We don't seem to be rebuilding our bowmen. Stationed in Chersonesus. Oh, we need to... Yeah, I guess we need to first... well, no, our armies are not raised, right? Because they're going to plague has spread. Just as we were talking about it. Where's the plague? Okay. So, there's this city of Parlay. Where is that? Yeah, okay, that's Theodosios' pox. Oh. Guys, wash your hands, please. Go ahead and speed this up a little bit. Yeah, I mean, Abkhazians have been wiped out. Just as we have, I guess. But, I mean, they had their chance. But they were too cowardly. I mean, maybe they just got lost. That's what I think. And they were hungry and lost. Yeah, they were nowhere. But, I mean, even if they just come to that battle just with a bit of mass. But unfortunately, they didn't have the balls, really, to do it. Anyway, we've petitioned Basilius. I am escorted to Basilius Theodosius' throne room, where he beckons for me to approach and address him. After listening to this speech, he smiles warmly at me and states, "Absolutely, nephew. I shall dispatch my agents immediately to take care of this matter." Thank you, my liege. Thank you. Thank you. Nice. The Empire. Yeah. I mean, so far we've benefited from being part of the Empire, so we are very much loyal. Now, can we also ask for a court position of a marshal? What does he have? Say vassals. Does he even have a marshal? Request council position. Hang on. Okay, let's first deal with the travel derelict ship. The sea is calm and forgiving today, still as a boulder and powerful wind. I think that's boulder without the U. Boulder and powerful and more powerful wind at our back to boot. Still as a boulder, okay, still as a stone, and a powerful wind at our back to boot. It seems it'll be an easy day for the rowers below. But then I spot the mangled corpse of a ship buried nose first into some jagged rocks just ahead. There doesn't appear to be any survivors, and the rocks would be no trivial thing to navigate, yet I feel compelled to go and investigate this mysterious wreck. We are orthodox, just, ambitious, and, I mean, we're not brave, but, I mean, we have the prowess. Yes, let's investigate for sure. Delayed by 7 days, maybe we'll find something. Let's investigate. As I suspected, the wreckage contains no life, save for a few birds pecking away at the half-eaten corpses of the travelers which came before us. Upon closer inspection, I see something shining in the bloodied beak of a bird. With a high-pitched squawk, it drops the objects into the wreckage and flies away, leaving me to collect this intriguing object. A splendid thing. Old signet ring, famed trinket. The gold ring is engraved with the picture of a human posing with some sort of peculiar-looking helmet. Interesting. Stewardship +1 prestige, monthly renown, monthly stewardship lifestyle. Splendid thing. A splendid thing. Okay, okay, let's wait for the council position. Let's just deal with this. Now, first of all, we got the items. Let's actually wear it straight away. We do have the Modest Gemstone, which was given by Catherine when she was a kid to our father. Giving us learning +1. Okay. So that's that. Now defeat 30 Lining Conquest of Acacia. A heavy blow to Orthodoxy. High Chieftain Huskar gains the contested title. Got 50 legitimacy, fame, your war score. It's great. Opinion of Constantine. So be it. No, it will not be it. We will... what does this guy even have? Alania. Oh. Huskar. He's got 400 men. But he's allied to the Pechenegs. Yeah. Kind of. Okay, we have to win that back. We can't lose. Oh, what an affront. Yeah. Our fellow Orthodox being oppressed here. Yeah, well, nothing we can do about that now. But this is why we centralize and we strengthen ourselves as much as we can, as quickly as we can. Now, Theodosius is... Oh, Fox spreads further. Oh, dearie me. Okay. And we're not trading with them, so hopefully, well, they don't have a coastal province, so hopefully they don't spread to us. We did live through a plague at the very beginning of Demetrius' reign. But there we are. Okay, we're coming back. Now, back to petitioning for a council position. What are our chances for a marshal who will accept request position? Excellent. Just as our father has served the emperor, so shall Michael. Right, he needs a marshal. You have become your liege's marshal. Excellent. You cannot be fired for 25 years. Excellent. That should boost our life experience now pretty greatly, to be honest. We were getting 40. Really? Only 45 per month? Legion's marshal plus 20%. Base 25%. Yeah, we got bureau. How come? Okay, 20, 40. So that's, we got plus 80%. Well, yeah, almost double the normal. Yeah, I guess almost double. Okay, still not that fast, but I guess how long? 5 months for like a quarter. About every 20 months we should get one. Okay. In the bud. All across the realm, the power of a new family appears to be taking root. Like a weed, they have spread their influence to all corners of our society, and scarcely a day goes by when one can avoid hearing the name Paleologo. One, we must let them know we're friends. We are gregarious, so let's make friends. He's not impressed though. Fine. Okay. At long last, I am finally home. Nothing better than arriving in Kerch after a long journey. Traveled 134 days. Thank God I can go inside again. Yeah, power sharing ended. Okay, Cyrus proved loyal. Okay, well now we're not at war. My regency ended. Are we rebuilding? Yes, we are. We are slowly rebuilding our bowmen. Let's have a look. We are building... Yeah, we are building the fishing net weavers. That's good. What can we build in City of Theodosia? We got guild halls here. The city provides all major guilds and burghers' families with ample locale to organize and practice their crafts. Wife falls pregnant. Excellent news. Excellent. 35 tax. Now we could upgrade this for more development growth. Carver's Guild. Oh, so Carver's Guild. Uncle imprisoned. Constance, son by the Basilius. Okay. Uncle is losing control of race. House Cataclydsis. Yeah, okay, not a major concern for us. But carvers produce items out of wood. Okay, new nobility. It's provincials. Okay, there is a new name among the magnates of the Byzantine Empire. The Heraclides family has gained the right to be considered part of the nobility. Through corruption, intrigue, or actual worth, that I can't say. Carvers produce items out of wood or bone, such as frames, decorations, tools. They also carve heraldic shields, making the guild popular among the nobility. Okay. Benedicta comes of age. I am proud to see my daughter no longer as a child, but as an adult. Despite having had more than a fair share of experience with lying as a child, Benedicta always found it difficult to apply that kind of creativity in any structured fashion. Okay, they grow up so fast. Yeah, she's probably better off out of our court, to be honest. So let's ship her off. Betrothed can marry. We do gain an alliance here, but yeah, fine. Excellent. Yeah, hopefully that won't pull us in, but that was, that's a promise we made. We are just. We can hold a tournament. Okay, back to slow things down. Reviewing our buildings here. We can construct in the city barracks, militia camps, stable. Okay, all the kind of standard hillside grazing. Mentioning another trade port in the city. That kind of makes sense. Very good payback period. But let's have a look, because cognizant of the fact that we're about to research city planning, we can build village center, shrine, chapel, minor megalith, trading outposts. Hang on. Trading outposts offer the opportunity for tribesmen and traders to meet and barter. Okay, under markets. Okay, let's have a look what that does in 4 years. So we'll keep that slot spare. Because by designing our cities before we start constructing them, we can create new holdings in strategic locations, which are both more functional and aesthetically pleasing than the older ones, which haphazardly arose over time. Yeah, so I guess in anticipation of that, again, I think immersively, it makes sense that we took over control of Theodosia. We'll try to build this up into something great. The jewel of the northern outpost of the Byzantine Empire. Now, looking at the timer, guys, we are up on the hour. So yeah, quite a heavy episode on talking, I guess. But I'm going to go ahead and pause here. We only made it through 9 months. But that is how we will play. Obviously, things will go a bit faster. This was, a recap and reset episode. Yeah, hope you've enjoyed that. Let me know down in the comments. Keep letting me know what you guys think. It's, good and bad. Welcome all feedback. If you think I'm role-playing enough, not enough, if there are any particular decisions I made that you, disagree with, I welcome all of that. Now, I can't action it straight away, but again, the playthrough, this is what, 12th episode, I believe, right? This is going to go on for 100 episodes, I think, probably 150, 200, so just let me know kind of the theme. Let's discuss it together, and we go from there. If that means in terms of direction, you get how I play, what does roleplay and sort of immersion really mean to you, very open to that discussion. Anyway, for now though, thanks a lot for watching, guys. Hope you are enjoying it. I am. We're into a new era, and I'm excited for what's to come. For now, however, goodbye, and thanks for watching.